Hey everyone, I'm NornQueenAlexis and welcome back to the channel and welcome to this interesting video. So today I was on my way to go get my nails done and something popped up on my feed. Somebody sent me a message saying, hey Alexis, you might like this. And so I looked at Warhammer community, you know, tippity tap right into Warhammer community. And I saw that two of my favorite games are getting crossovers. So Magic the Gathering is going to be doing a Warhammer 40k series. Also Lord of the Rings, which technically is owned by Games Workshop, but I don't know how they managed to do that, but they did. Well, certain rights to them was. But anyway, if you don't know, I actually really enjoy Magic the Gathering. I play mostly Commander. I used to play Modern back when, oh my gods. Wow, I haven't played Modern in forever. I've played Standard for a few years and then I stopped. But Commander has always been the format that I really like. EDH has always been my favorite. And I have three of my EDH Commanders with me. So I want to talk about these just so you know that I know a thing or two about Magic the Gathering. So my first deck, and I want to show you the sleeves too. My first deck is Reese the Redeemed. So this is an Eldrazi Elf Ball deck. So the whole thing about this is that you make tokens as quickly as possible and you go through it and yeah, you create pretty much infinite mana and then infinite damage, which is a lot of fun if you don't know. Most expensive card in this deck is Gaia's Cradle. Then I have Rurik Thar the Unbound. He's in a black sleeve and this really bugs me. I think I ran out of my 40k sleeves and I have ultramarine ones to put on these ones. And then his deck is all about mostly just dealing damage to every single player. So, wait, why are you here? You're part of this deck. Go away. There we go. So his whole thing is like playing things like Terastodon and why are the cards upside down in this deck? What the heck is going on? Somebody messed with this deck. I'm gonna have to do a recount of it. But one of the biggest things that I do with this deck is give Rurik Thar Infect. And then first I put something out that doubles damage. Then I put out Rurik Thar. Then I put Infect on him. So if you play a non-creature spell, you just die. And it's a lot of fun. It has such a low percentage of wins. But it's one of those decks that's hated off the table immediately. This is my multiplayer commander deck. And this is a lot of fun. Like, if I get it off, it is hilarious, but chances are I'm just going to die. And if there's a group hug player, I immediately target them. And then I have Marin. Marin, try to get that glare out of the way. Marin is all about Reanimator, so I like to consider this my juggling deck. So technically, I don't have a win condition with this deck per se. It's all about juggling. I actually think Terastodon again. No, wait, where is it? I juggle things like Essence Warden, draw cards, the Fleshborg Marauder. Where are you? Sad Robot is in here. Acidic Slime is in here. Oh my god, where's the one card I'm trying to talk about? Fauna Shaman is in here. Deathrite Shaman, Blood Artist. Where are you? I think it's Terastodon. I want to say it's Terastodon. We have Sheva in here, the Queen of Golgari, which is also an alternate commander for this deck, but I think Marin's just a little bit better. Where the hell are you? I must have passed it, but the whole idea is that I juggle blowing up my opponent's lands while giving them creatures, and then I kill those creatures, and then I repeat the process until they're out of lands, and I do this all in one turn. And technically, I don't have a win condition because I would just be sitting there bashing with Marin for 3 damage for quite a few turns and just destroying everything they put down. But typically, opponents surrender when all of their lands are destroyed and I still have like 8. So I can still play my big creatures and reanimate a whole bunch of creatures. And they're just sitting there like, well, I'll draw go. So. Let's get to this and let's take a look at this article. Warhammer 40k is coming to Magic the Gathering. Yes, really. I have actually thought about this quite a bit, how they would implement like Space Marines for one. Personally, I think they would be like 3/3s in terms of Magic the Gathering's power, because they're just stronger than humans, but not stronger than strong humans, if that makes sense. So Primaris would be like 3/4. Normal Space Marines would be 3/3s, in my opinion. They'd probably have something that boosts their attack based on how many of them there are. They would have things like haste if they have jump packs. They'd have things like vigilance would be like one of their key things. They wouldn't have lifelink. They wouldn't have trample. They might have trample. They might. I can't see it for Space Marines. Tyranids would play much like, oh my god, what are those things called? Oh my god, why am I drawing such a blank at this? They're the creatures that boost off of each and every single one of them. They have the Queen. Oh my god, why am I drawing such a blank at the name of these things? They're one of the most famous creatures in all of Magic. They're every single color. They have a multitude of different things. Oh my god, why am I drawing such a blank? I used to play against them all the time. Wow, this is what I'm going to get stumped on. Yep, I am stumped. I know what they look... Slivers! Thank you, brain. Slivers. Tyranids would play like slivers. Chaos Gods might play... Or Chaos Demons might play something like Eldrazi. Which would be really cool, in my opinion. Nurgle getting destroyed, like, Annihilator would be interesting, but Annihilator was a broken mechanic that never needs to come back. Eldar would probably have reach. They'd probably play like elves for Magic. I do like how 40k has become a full circle. So originally 40k started as just a sci-fi version of D&D. Then it branched out into its own thing and separated from D&D. D&D was the creation of Magic the Gathering because a math teacher wanted to teach his son how to do math and made a bunch of monsters and put them on cards to help do math really quickly. And then that became Magic the Gathering, which was based off of D&D. And now 40k is going back to D&D. I just think that's cute. Now if only we can get a Dark Heresy module for 5e, I would love that instead of Wrath and Glory, which is garbage. I don't care that it name drops my OC, which is really cool, and it's definitely a reference to Rosalina Lockwood. It's really, really, really... It's just kind of a poor system. Like, if it was thought out more and had more expansions, I think it would have been good overall. And if it had a D20 system, I think it would have been great. But a D6 system just doesn't flow well with me. So, I think this is a good thing. Magic the Gathering has been on a decline lately. And this is strictly because no one can get any of the cards. Like, no card shops can get Magic the Gathering cards to stay in stock. And mostly Magic the Gathering has switched to an online platform. Not saying that the physical card game is dead. I am not saying that in any way, shape, or form. I am strictly saying that card shops are having a difficult time getting it, so it's dipping into the sales of the cards. That being said, once the virus is finished and we can get back to normal shipping routines, we can actually get these cards, and I'm definitely going to be buying a box with these in it, if not multiple boxes. I know my one coworker, my friend, he's probably going to be like crazy about this. He's going to think it's the best thing in the world, and I can just hear him now like fangirling over it, and I'm going to be right there with him like, yee! When we get them. And I'm probably going to be doing a box opening once I get it. So that is something to look forward to, is just me fangirling over 40k card games. Which honestly, they needed to stop trying to do their own, because combat cards is terrible. The Horus Heresy one is completely unbalanced. Magic the Gathering, though, that one could be balanced. That one could be balanced. And it's not like changing dimension is something out of the question for 40k or Magic the Gathering settings. So plane shifting into Warhammer 40k just seems logical. Oh my god, could you imagine Jace on Terra? Ooh, that could be really cool. Or Nissa. Ooh. Just imagine like freaking could have so many cool fights. You could have Garruk versus like Karn the Betrayer. You could have things like Gilliman versus like freaking what is Obnixilis. That could be really cool. I'm sorry, I'm excited for this. So I really want to know your guys' thoughts on all of this. I want to know if you think this is a good idea or kind of just a crappy idea. Oh, excuse me. Personally, I only see this as a good cross promotion, and I think Games Workshop needs to keep doing these kinds of things, and they need to step into more fields and make sure that they are present in every nerd community. And every Magic the Gathering player knows of 40k in some way, shape, or form, if not just for being in the shops with them. So, I'm an adult. I am drinking hot chocolate. So, I want to know what other companies you think that Games Workshop should partner up with. Personally, I think they should go with Disney Plus over Netflix. But that's just me, especially now that we can get things like Mandalorian, but in 40k. Would be really cool, and we can see that it does work, and nobody is questioning how badass it could be at this point because Mandalorian was so good. So there's a lot of avenues for cross promotions that I really want to see. So with that all said, tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, while you're down there over here, look at those links. One of them is for Patreon. Patreon has a lot of exclusive videos now. In fact, I'm putting one up right after this video is filmed. So check it out. Also, you can subscribe to the channel. Do it. You won't. Yeah, you probably won't actually. Anyway, I'm NornQueenAlexis. I love you guys. Bye.